Hello, my name is Reg, and you're watching Shattered Dungeons. Somewhere.
4, so that'd be 4 plus 10.
Yeah, welcome everybody. Hope you have had an incredible week. I know I sure have. Today has been a very fun day. So hope you are having equal amounts of excitement. We are Shattered Dungeons. We play an indie RPG called Shattered Dawn every Tuesday night, and tonight is community night, guys. I am joined by Heather and Christina. We have had varying degrees of success with certain technical things. It appears our video will be choppy tonight for our esteemed guest, but it's a community night, so it's all good. Now, if you didn't know, we have a YouTube channel, a YouTube channel, wow, a YouTube channel. I don't know. It's all over.
I thought you said it wasn't going to be that kind of a show. I never would have signed up if it was that kind of a show. You hear me? Okay.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I like how gangstery you got with that.
Well, you know, you lived a little.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, if you didn't know, we have a YouTube channel, and on that YouTube channel, we have a bunch of our short videos, which are basically just outtakes from episodes, usually outlining something stupid that happened that's very funny. And for whatever reason, those are doing fairly decently. Most of them get over 500 views, which is really cool. So if you'd like, basically, what Jordan said last time as condensed hilarity or all that, you should definitely go check that out. Just type Shattered Tabletop Games into YouTube, it'll come up, it'll be great. Now, we also have a couple other things. Number one, this is the last community night, community night before we end Arc 2. Now, Arc 2 has 3 episodes left, and then one roundtable discussion kind of outlining what has happened in the arc with everybody. So definitely tune in for these next 4 episodes of Shattered Dungeons. It's going to be a lot happening. So now the last 2 things, super important, is if you are in chat, Opal is in chat, and they are giving a 15% discount on orders and free shipping on orders over $50. There is a code to pop in there, so just check that out. Go ahead and do that. I have been super impressed with their stuff. You should definitely do the same thing. That'll periodically show during the show. And the last and final thing is, if you would like to sign up for a community night, you should go to shatteredtabletopgames.com/community days and do that. That is where you can join us on episodes like tonight. So, we're in for a fun one. Some lucky individual gave me the inspiration for this, and we're gonna see where it takes us. So, all right, we will see you back in a moment. Enjoy. So this episode, just like every other episode, is brought to you by our subscribers on Twitch and our patrons on our Patreon page. If you have a group that wants to play Shattered Dawn and wants one of our regular cast members to Arc Master it, there's a tier for that on our Patreon page. Patreon.com/Shattered Tabletop Games for all your Patreoning needs. And subscribing on Twitch, where you too can get sweet, fancy emotes like Brand's fancy hat, which has now been branded an artifact. So, haha, get it? Okay, I'm sorry, my bad. Ray says it's also brought to you by the letter Q. So we have that going for us. Great. So tonight, it is a community night, so we got lots of silliness and fun prepared on the docket, if you will. But one of the things that I definitely need from you all in Chatland, I'm gonna need 2 names. That is all I need. 2 character names. We have 2 characters with us already, which I'll intro in a moment, and then we have 3 NPC characters for the time being. So let's jump in while we wait on the names of our esteemed, oh my goodness, Johnsy or Jonesy? Okay.
I knew a Jonesy once. Sheets of cards.
Fadingus. Fattingus? Hello, Fattingus.
Fattingus? I hate this already.
Fadingus or Fattingus?
I'm gonna say it Fadingus, because why not?
Jonesy and Shorzy.
Jonesy and
Shorzy?
No, are you saying Johnsy? Because now it's Johnsy. I can't.
I'm laughing. It's not that funny.
It's not, but it's silly. All right. Well, that was very quick. We have our 2 character names already, so yippee.
Oh, beans.
Tanglion.
We need more NPCs.
I know, these are too good. All right, now I'm switching Wile's character to Tobeans, because that's too good. All right, now that we have that established, we'll go ahead and jump in. An ancient power was locked away long ago, and with each passing generation, the keys to unlock it were handed down from family member to family member. The 5 families that held the keys chose to live their lives separated by great distances to protect the world from those that would see the power unleashed for their own desires. It's been ages since the pendants were forged, but a recent discovery has brought their significance as the keys to this power to light. In an effort to see their will enacted, several factions have each sought out one of the pendants. You were abducted while going about your normal activities, and were blindfolded, and a metal cover was placed over your mouth. It's been weeks since you last saw anything but the darkness of your blindfold. The sounds of battle from outside your cage give you pause. You believe this to be the end of your life, but upon hearing the cage door unlocked and opening, a voice meets your ear. You're coming with me. Only a few more to go. You're loaded and brought along in search for others, and after several months of travel, your blindfold is finally removed. You sit in a barren carriage with barred doors and a few other captives. The guard that removed your blindfold begins removing the masks that have kept you from speaking for so long. It takes a moment for your vocal cords to remember how to work, but you creak out a sound. The guard turns to you and says, "You'll be speaking with the master soon enough. Don't worry. We'll get to the ruins soon. Just gotta climb this mountain first." He closes and locks the door behind him as he exits and starts the horse-drawn carriage once more up the mountain path. And so this episode, just like all of our community nights, has a theme. If you can guess that theme either in chat or our wonderful players, Heather and Christina, the group will get a bonus to their rolls. Now,
I think I got the theme, but I'm not gonna say it yet, you know.
Don't just keep guessing, obviously, but if you're like resolved on what you think the theme is, feel free to throw it out.
About 95%, but I'm gonna wait a little longer, just to be really sure.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
As the carriage lurches into motion, you are able to speak freely amongst your fellow captives. You each wear a pendant as well as the clothes and equipment you were abducted in, though now it's filthy from overuse. You are shackled by your hands and ankles, but there seems to be a small fragment of materials you may be able to stick into the locking mechanism to open your bonds. So, looking around, there is a Dargoth, who is played by Heather. Heather, what is your character's name?
Helga.
Okay. We also see a Ducerison woman by the name of Z, who is played by Christina.
Well, hello. So yeah, it's very nice to meet all of you.
And then
I would shake your hand, but you see, I can't.
There you go. We see a Lamkai boy named Tobeans, played by myself for the time being. He looks over at each of you and says, "Hi, how it's been a while." We see a Basilican male named Johnsy. I'm sorry, that's the one I can't get through. Tobians was fine. Johnsy is what's getting me. And Johnsy looks at you and says, "So, why do you think we are here?" And then there's there's a Dargoth talking like that. And then we have an Ilrias named Fidingus, a female Ilrias who says, "I do not know why they have brought us here, but I think we might want to break our bonds."
Let me see here. All right, I got advantage on this one. What kind of advantage I got over here? On lock picking. Got a little scrap of cloth.
What are you?
Work my hands into this.
What are you trying to do?
Shh, kid. I know you're a nice kid. I like you, but don't give us away, okay? Let me give this a shot.
Okay.
Okay. Shh. That's it. Okay. I'll give you some candy later. All right. Good.
If you can do yours, maybe you
let
could
me
do
see.
mine.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying here. I'm thinking it's because I get that. I think it's a plus what for? Remind me again. My mind's a little foggy here.
So
Haven't had a cannoli in a while.
as you
So I don't
are trying to, I'm assuming, pick your lock, correct?
Pick my lock with that fabric scrap that I think I can wedge in there.
Okay. You are.
Oh God, that didn't help. That was sad.
31. As you're trying to shove a piece of cloth in there, it doesn't quite work. Like you're
No, it
able to
doesn't
get
work.
some of it in there, but there's just not enough resistance for it to work. Roll a sneak check for me, though.
Eh?
Are there any animals hanging around us?
Unless you consider Fidingus an animal, no.
He's a nice guy. Don't insult him like that.
So Christina, your your sneak check, D100 plus sneak bonus. With a 63, you look down and see that there are small scraps of thin metal fragments. About 5 of them look like they're usable.
Hey, what do you know? Look at the. Oh, I think I'm gonna just reach down and scratch my shoe. You know, because my shoe is itchy.
Okay.
Just gonna scratch it.
What a great idea!
I'm sorry, Heather, your voice is getting me every time.
I'm trying not to laugh.
Yeah, no, you're doing great with it. It's just I'm not expecting it every time you speak. It's very breathy. So as Z kind of bends over and grabs the metal fragments, she tries to pick the lock with it. Go ahead and roll a lock-picking check now.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Nothing to see here. Yeah, just, stretching a little bit. Feels good.
So she starts fiddling with the locking mechanism, and with a 67 is able to pop her lock open on the shackles around her feet.
Oh, these things are just kind of cheap.
it.
Yeah, who'd have thunk, huh?
I love cheap cuffs. I wonder if I could just break them apart.
I bet if I kind of scooched over.
Yeah. If you would like to try and break your bonds outright, Helga, you can roll a stamina check, but it looks like you're 6. They're just too strong for your Dargothian strength.
I thought I could do it. You think you could help me get unlocked?
Yeah, sure. You're nice. You're a nice lady. So we'll come over there. They just need a little nudge. Yeah, let me try those ones.
Go ahead and roll another lockpicking check. So Z walks over to Helga now that she's able to shuffle around a little easier, trying to stay hidden from the guards that are in the driver's seat of the carriage. And
I didn't do any better. There's something wrong with these cuffs, I tell you.
So the metal fragment that you had, one of the 5, just kind of snaps. Thankfully, it's not lodged in there, but you're going to have to try again with one of the other deals if you'd like. Opal just figured out emotes. Congrats. Let's throw a Zurian churros in chat just for the occasion. So Z pulls out another metal fragment and starts trying to pick the lock around, or the lock on.
Oh, there we go. See, it just needs a little love.
There you go.
It just, just literally grandmama's love.
And so it pops open, and the shackles around your wrists, Helga, fall to the ground. Thankfully, they don't make too much of a noise, but they do, chain on ground. So,
I haven't felt this good in days.
What about us?
I don't know.
Kid. Okay, kid. If I spring you, if I do the same to you, can you promise me that you'll be super quiet?
Oh yeah.
You're a nice kid. Okay, gotta gotta
I
promise
have
me.
no problem being quiet.
Okay, you can't give us away. All right.
While you're doing his lock, you should do ours as well.
Yeah, I think we all need to get out of here. All right, so the more hands the merrier getting us off this thing. So I'm going to start going from person to person and start undoing their locks.
Okay, go ahead and make several rolls.
I should do the ones on my wrists first.
Yes, that's a good idea.
That
Helga,
will make things faster.
True.
Yes,
Helga, you can also
mask first.
you can also try to do a stamina check to break people's bonds as well if you would like. J Crutchfield 12, thank you for the subscription. You are awesome. We had Azurian Churros already. Let's do Bridge of Death, just for old time's sake, really. So you try again with a 67 for breaking the bonds of someone else, and that works very well. You're able to just separate the chain that holds the actual wrist shackle together. The 8 that was rolled for picking someone else's lock doesn't work. It does break that one, so you have 3 left now.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
And then
again. There we go.
There you go. You try again with a different one, and that pops. Helga, you are unable to break the feet around Johnsy's shackles. Or sorry, the shackles around Johnsy's feet with your 10. You guys can keep rolling if you would like.
The feet of the chain, they're separated now. It doesn't matter. We're good.
There you go.
Now, once we are free, what do we do? There are 4 armed guards outside of the carriage.
Well, we need to take care of them. Get him out of our way.
Do you suggest we fight?
Close.
I don't see any other way. Do you have any other ideas?
I mean, we could run for it, but I am unsure of what athleticism you each have.
I
Meanwhile,
would not.
Zia is continuing to undo shackles and locks in order.
Oh, you're so good at that.
Thank
See?
you, you know? My uncle taught me.
What a great uncle.
Yeah, Uncle Vincenzo taught me, you know, and it just kind of passed down in the family. Your 13th birthday, you get lock picking a pistol.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it is.
Incredible, Charlie. That's what it's reminding me of. That's why it gets me. So, after a while, you all are free and have decided that you're going to assail the guards. However, when are you going to assail the guards? You going to try and pop out while they're actually moving, or wait for them to come to a stop?
Oh, well, I want to wait for them to come to a stop and sneak around the back and see if I can stab one of them by surprise.
Okay.
I like the way you think.
So,
That'd be my goal in life. So I communicate that to Z.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, I think that's a good plan.
Yeah, I like to be sneaky.
I'll flank him on the other side. I got my crossbow here just in case.
you feel the carriage start to slow down. What do you do? How are you preparing for this? How are you sneaking out of the barred carriage?
Well, although I am large, I'm very light on my feet.
I'm just gonna rip the side of the carriage open.
I'm gonna like sneak out. Is there a door on the side? Can I sneak out the other side that the guards are not on and like maybe climb to the top or the back where they can't see me?
So there's only one door out of the carriage, which is basically next to where Z is located. However, if you really want to, you can try and burst open a wall of the carriage, or make your own other door.
That. Can I burst through the top and just jump out onto somebody and
if you would
stab
like
them?
to try that, yes. Go ahead and roll a stamina check.
How much health and stamina and stuff do we have? Do we know?
Oh, you have 20 health, 20 potency, and 40 stamina as a Dargoth. Z, I believe yours is 40 health, 20 stamina, and 20 potency.
Okay.
Oh my. With a roll of 74, Helga effectively just stands up. That's really all she needed to do. And the I gotta switch all of my text around so that this actually
But I
makes
don't just
sense.
stand up. I like crouch down and launch myself off of my feet with as strong of a squatting launch as I can possibly
Okay.
accumulate.
So Helga basically squats and then dives into the ceiling somehow, defying gravity. Bursting it open in the process, Helga is now wearing the carriage like a skirt of some kind. What do you do now, Helga, as all the guards turn to look at you in astonishment?
Well, I guess. Can I reach any of the guards? I want to stab somebody with my little daggers.
You are definitely within range. Oh, Oblat,
Okay.
thank you so much for the sub. You're awesome. Let's get dragon cookies. Does everyone still have a dragon cookies? If not, Brand's
I
fancy
do.
hat will suffice. I can't remember if we do or not. If not, Azurian churros it is. So, go ahead and roll some attacks. Oh, okay, gotcha. No dragon cookies. They're tier 2 subscription items. Brand's fancy hat it is. So,
All right, so let me launch my attacks.
yep. While this is happening, Z, if you would like to roll initiative, and then we're gonna get initiative for all of our other people here in Chatland, rocking and rolling. So we got a 41 from Jay
Oh, well,
Crutchfield.
that didn't do me a lot of good. I'm going last. That's okay. You
Let's
know?
I
see.
did get a good one.
Mama said
That's
we're
a good
losing.
one.
Yeah.
Toe,
Yeah, she
Fad,
understands me.
John,
One step
Helga,
forward, two steps
Z,
back.
and then guards. All right, let's roll. So we got 41 for Toe Beans, 77 for Fadingus, an 8 for John Z. That makes sense. Helga has what,
All
a
right, John Z.
14?
No, a 74. Well, 14, is that where I am? I've rolled a 74, a 70, and a 14.
Oh, I thought
was
those were
attacking.
your attacks. Yeah. I'm
The first
talking
one was my
initiative.
attack.
Okay. So 14 for initiative, 9 for Z. And then let's get one more roll for chat for the guards. So Helga bursts up, and what do you have to fight with?
My steel daggers. They're
Oh
like
my goodness.
almost as big as my hands.
Yeah. So you roll a 74 and a 70. Are those to the same person or different people?
Yeah, they're both to this little guard right down here in the middle.
Right there in the middle.
Yeah.
So, oh goodness, all the guards are going on 95. This is not great. So as Helga bursts through the carriage ceiling, she pulls her daggers out and proceeds to decapitate one of the guards in the driver's seat immediately. His body falls to the ground and kind of drags behind as the carriage continues to slow to a stop. At this moment, all of the guards draw their axes and leap out of the carriage. They try their best to maintain what formation their protocol dictates. So one of them is standing just a little away from the carriage. One's right up against the door, and the other one is currently trying to unlock the door to rush in and kill all of you. Because you just killed one of their friends. And so one of them opens the door, takes out his poleaxe, and takes a swing at Z, who is the closest.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Kid, don't look. It's going to be a massacre. Oh, it's going to be everywhere.
Yeah, not good. Not good for anybody.
No, it's
65 is a hit, which means you take 7 damage.
Ouch.
That is
Ouch.
certainly an ouch.
That's an ouch. Do I get an attack of opportunity, or do I just roll, or just wait?
No, you don't. Now that the guards have gone, though, it is
A
Fadingus's
good
turn.
shirt too.
Fadingus is gonna walk forward and basically slash at the guard. Let's get an attack from chat, please. 58 is enough to hit. Fadingus deals a whopping 10 damage. And we'll see what chat rolls for her next attack. After Fadingus is Toe Beans. Toe Beans tucks and rolls out of the carriage as best he can and draws a single shot hand crossbow and shoots at the guard furthest away. I'll get ya! And he hits for a whopping 4 damage.
It ain't bad.
67 for Fadinga's second attack, which kills this guard, and she steps out as the guard falls to the ground. After Toe Jam Fadingus, it is now Helga. Go ahead.
Oh, do we have any guards left here? We got one left.
They have 2 left.
Am I still wearing the thing like a skirt, or can I get out of it?
You can get out of it fairly simply. You can, let's say your movement is halved, so you can only walk 4 squares.
All right, well, I'm gonna step out into the out of the top, out of the rest of the way out to like shake it off, and then I'm just gonna go after the guard throwing his axe at Z, and I'm just gonna stab him artfully.
I love this. Go for it. 64 is a hit. How much damage do you deal again?
14.
Ooh.
Never
Is that a
mind.
crit?
No, 88 is the roll. It's 91 to 100 for light melee. But it doesn't matter because you get through and you take a swing with both of your daggers at this guard. And effectively, the way this works, your first attack impales him in the abdomen, which obviously that's a hard hit. And then with your second attack, you kind of try and slash from above him. But in reality, your fist just crushes him into the ground, breaking most of his bones and spine. So he lies there twitching, deceased on the ground. And after that,
a friend.
I'm sorry, that keeps getting me. Z, it is your turn.
Well, that was beautiful. The way I see it, we've got two ways to go about this. We got one guard left and a wagon that's all ours. Okay, buddy, step out.
Mm-hmm.
Grab him by the throat.
Mm-hmm.
Point my dagger at him. Go, talk or die. Who you working for?
I don't need to tell you. And he runs off.
And may I still shoot at him with a crossbow?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Don't let him go.
He did not think this one through in its entirety.
No.
Z knocks the bolt and releases it with a natural
jeez.
1. The bolt. Oh my goodness, chat! I need.
Z shoots herself.
Yeah, I need a chat roll, please, because this is gonna be either hilarious or terrible.
Oh my gosh.
So, basically, as you didn't knock the bolt quite as well as you should have. Opal's roll of 75 determines what I needed to determine. So as you shoot the crossbow, the bolt goes flying up straight into the air, perpendicular to the course of the shot you wanted to take. But it goes very high into the air, substantially high. And so it falls with a 75 on top of the guard, pointy part down, hitting him regardless. How much damage do you deal? Opal, thank you for the gifted sub for the natural
That's
one by
beautiful.
Christina.
Wow, Z, that was
was
something.
Thanks, you know?
How much damage
That's
do you
quite a
deal?
talent.
Oh, the this thing. Thanks so much. I totally appreciate it. You know, us girls gotta stick together, right?
Yeah.
That kid ain't half bad.
How much damage do you deal on your attack, Z?
86.
No, I'm sorry. It should be a straight number.
Oh, straight up roll. Okay.
No, like it's just a constant. So I think you have a wood or an iron crossbow.
Wood.
Okay. I'll look it up real quick.
Okay.
And you're using wooden arrows, correct?
Yeah, just regular roll.
It's impressive it went through the metal armor then. That's, that speaks to
Those are
how high in the air it
something.
actually shot. So your damage rating looks like it is 7. And then plus your bonus means you deal 8 damage, because you get a +1 damage for your advancements. So he is wounded, bleeding out, but he's gonna continue to try and run on his turn.
Who wants him? Someone go get him.
He's right at the edge. He's limping away, right out of eyesight and out of the map.
Johnsy, take action.
Go for it, Johnsy.
Oh yes, I forgot. I should probably leave and kill him.
See, talk first.
Johnsy
Dragon.
walks
Really
out,
appreciate it.
and he basically summons a spear out of pure magical energy and just throws it as hard as he can against the one remaining guard. Let's get a roll from chat to see how that turns out. While that's happening, everyone else begins kind of looting the guards as best they can. With an 65, the spear impales the guard right through the chest and he falls to the ground dead.
Oh, well, he's not talking. Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want any trouble from him.
We got a wagon though. Can't say we don't have a wagon.
And we've got
Nice
some
wagon, 2
horses.
With leather seats.
I
Now,
go check out the horses.
okay, the horses are definitely startled. On the guards, they are all equipped with a full set of iron armor, and they also
we're
have
taking that.
iron axes, wooden crossbows, and wooden bolts. So
Yeah.
basically
Stripping
stuff
them
that
down.
you might already have. All right, there are 4 guards, so 4 sets of all of that stuff.
Well, I need like 2 sets just to like cover my chest, probably. So
Not wrong. So as you loot the bodies. You pillage
Well,
their,
loot, I guess.
yeah, they kind of go hand in hand, I guess. So you look around at your immediate surroundings and spot a small cave ahead of just off the path from the road. It looks like it might be a safe area to hide and lay low from any other patrols that might be guarding the entrance to the ruins you were being taken to. Moving to the cave's mouth, as Fidingus, Tobeans, and Johnzy begin walking that way, you duck inside behind a large rock. So you guys can enter the cave as you like. Now you notice that there's a glow coming from below you. Looking down, you see that your pendant is glowing, each a different color. It's beginning to glow more brilliant with each passing moment. You take a step back from the cave entrance and try to dim the light from potential onlookers, but as you do so, the light gets brighter. Clearly, the pendant is responding to you moving deeper into the cave.
We have special colors or anything to go with these pendants, or is it just a generic glow?
You do. So looking around, let's see. Z, you have orange. Helga, you have cyan. Fidingus, I'm gonna actually color code your characters with little dots because I can do that, and I just remembered.
so cool.
Fidingus has orange. Johnzy, I hate it, has blue. I'm gonna give Johnzy the same blue because I'm limited. And Tobeans has green. So I'll do instead of like the regular blue, I'll just make it purple for you, Helga. But
Okay.
know that it's cyan.
Okay.
So, what do you do?
I'm just kind of creeping around carefully. Can I do a sneak check, like check for traps and stuff?
Sure.
I'm just gonna check out the surroundings here, see if there's anything to be worried about.
There's always something to be worried about in caves.
Oh, I was hoping that wasn't the case.
Yeah,
I believe in you, girl. You got this.
you're pretty confident that if the pendant wasn't glowing around your neck, that you would be hidden.
Oh, okay.
As you rolled a 29.
Well, looks a little creepy in here.
What do you think? What's on your mind?
I don't know. I mean, there is often things to be worried about in a cave. Maybe we should stick together
Yeah.
and And move forward, I suppose.
I'm with you. Let's do this thing.
Is anyone more gifted than this child at sneaking?
I gotta sneak.
Usually I'm a good sneaker.
I find that hard to believe.
I don't know why. What's that supposed to mean?
You're tall!
Well, I can still be light on my feet. I've been practicing. I walk on my toes.
I did give it a shot. Got a little of experience with that.
Not to take away from what's happening, but Jordan just messaged in chat that they found the inspiration for your voice, Heather. It is, oh gosh.
Oh boy.
I missed it. What did he say?
It's
it's in
it's a
Discord?
GIF. Yeah, I cannot remember the character's name at all. But
Now to go look.
Yeah, it's a classic cartoon character.
This isn't the Pink Panther, is it?
Snagglepuss is.
Oh, jeez.
Put him up.
So
It's like the
Yeah.
lion in
Yeah.
The Wizard of Oz.
yeah.
Put him up. Oh
So-
my goodness. I see it.
So
I
you-
found it in Discord, believe it or not.
Oh, nice. Good for you. So, Helga is sneaking deeper into the cavern.
I'm gonna sneak with you.
All right, go ahead and roll.
That did nothing.
Again, you feel that you would be sneaking if you didn't have a glowing pendant about your head, or your neck, rather. Helga, with a 103 for your sneak check, I'm assuming,
Yes.
you have successfully put the pendant in a pocket and dimmed the light. So you are now
Told you I
well
was
hidden.
sneaky.
Brilliant idea covering the pendant up. I shall do the same.
So I'm gonna tiptoe around the perimeter,
Okay,
I suppose, and see what I can see.
go for it.
You know, I think the way to do what you're doing, I'm just gonna tuck this little thing away for now.
So my roll 20 is just black though. Like I don't see anything.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you for telling me this now, 45
I've been
minutes into
watching on
the
Twitch.
episode. Okay, gotcha.
That's why I haven't been moving my own token.
That makes sense.
Thank you.
There you go. Sorry about that.
Oh, here I am.
Community nights, everybody! So, Helga begins meandering about.
And it's an impressive tiptoe. It's like a ballerina tiptoe.
Oh, nice. Very reminiscent of your character inspiration, as we saw in Discord a moment ago.
Yeah.
So
So I'm coming closer to this green thing to check it out.
So as you near what appears to be a sheen on the floor, you notice that it is a slick, acidic ooze, and it's kind of pooled in the floor there. It's about 2 squares long and runs the entire length of the cavern in terms of width. So your only hope is to jump, or maybe there's something that could stop it from oozing. You don't quite know. You can smell the acidity in it.
Wow, that smells
It
bad.
does, doesn't it? Just gets on your nerves and can't stand that smell.
Really wish I had a magic flying carpet.
You know, or some pine salt or something,
Yeah, just go right
Yeah.
over it.
right?
Maybe
I have
can
these
heat
mint
you.
leaves.
Ooh, do you now?
Should I
What?
throw them on it?
Well,
Do
want
you
to,
know what
sure,
your
go
mint
ahead.
leaves do? I mean, are they gonna help it?
I don't know.
does
I mean,
anyone
why
like
not?
want to poke it with a stick or hit at it? I mean, that's
Why don't you go
very
poke it with a stick, Jonesy? Touch it with your toe.
I'm not going to touch it with my toe, but I will grab a stick, yes.
He kind of pokes his head out of the cave real quick, grabs a small stick, and rushes back in.
All right, here goes nothing.
He pokes it, and as he does so, the ooze just starts eating away at the stick pretty rapidly.
Oh, throw it in. Don't let it eat you.
Oh, yes. He just like chucks it into the ooze and it consumes it entirely.
Toby, and sorry, kid, I don't think the mint was gonna work.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What if it made it grow? That could be bad.
That would be bad.
would
We
be
can
fun
get
though.
around this. Should we just leave? Go back where we came in? I don't know.
I bet there are more guards out there. I gotta get over this thing somehow.
How are we gonna get over it?
Can we set it on fire? Can we freeze it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You have a lighter or a match?
I don't know. Yeah, I gave my lighter. It was my lucky lighter. I gave it away to my
Lighter?
brother. He needed my lighter. I gave it to him. It's engraved
That
and
was
everything.
nice. It was nice
Yeah.
of you.
Oh, well, you know, I try. You're pretty nice yourself, so yeah.
Maybe we can pick the smallest person here and I can eat them
Oh,
over.
we could do that. You can
We
eat
can see
me.
what's on the other side. I mean,
Wanna
if we
eat
don't
me?
eat them into something bad.
Oh, that's true.
Can we see past it?
A little ways, yeah. It seems that obviously it's darker up ahead. Now, if you would like, you can try and obviously like run and jump over it. I don't know if you want to try and.
I mean, I guess I'm a little bigger and could maybe do that, but I thought I'd throw some other. But I guess yeah,
You can
that's
throw
kinda
people
scary.
too, yeah. Now you can see on the other side. It's not like the ooze covers up the rest of the cavern.
It's not like
so-
a big spider's nest or.
Not that you
rat.
see in the immediate area.
Okay, well yeah, I could throw you, yeet you,
Sure, go for it.
gently.
Wait,
I'm yours to yeet.
you're wanting to eat me?
I could do that too. We're gonna
Why not?
start here with Z.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll a stamina check. With a natural 71, are you adding any stamina?
I'll add. How much stamina do I have? I'll add 20.
Okay, perfect.
So 9.
So you get Z across perfectly, exactly where you wanted her to land.
Oh yay!
That was
You was,
impressive.
look at that. Good job. Nicely done, Helga. Thank you so much.
I guess it is my turn then. You did fairly well with Z, so why don't you send Johnsy over?
Okay, here goes.
I'll stand back. She's strong.
With a 94 total, you send Johnsy into the exact same place. Fidingus walks forward. Throw me, please.
Okay, here's hoping this goes well. Don't have much stamina left. Oh,
You throw Fidingus and she doesn't quite make it all the way, and she lands with like her shin in the ooze and it starts eating away.
no.
Ow! Tobin says, "Quick, you're gonna have to eat me! I can heal her!"
okay, I don't have any more stamina.
Oh no.
As you throw Tobin's
Tobin's.
fairly winded, you throw him right into the ooze.
That should have been hard.
No,
I
he
tried
is
to pull him out. Can I help him out?
okay. You pull him out, and he is just like he is near death. He's like, just give me a moment. And he starts casting his heal spell on himself. It takes a few minutes. Your stamina's regenerated back to full at this point. And he finally stands up, winded. Maybe try harder next time, please.
Yes, I will. I'm so glad you have those magical powers.
Oh, that hurt though. Anywho, all right, I'm ready for another attempt. You throw
I
him
roll.
right back into the same spot. No! With a 30 this time. Are you going to pull him out or let him incinerate and
no.
die?
I guess I'm gonna pull him out. I mean, should I roll for that?
No, you can just pull them out. Basically, the same thing happens again.
Sorry.
Why?
How many more heat power?
Yeah. He again, same thing. Heals himself back to full. What do you do now?
Maybe would you just like a boost? You could stand on my shoulders and jump over yourself. I mean, it's at your own risk. I can try.
That's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. You can get all the way up on my head if you can. And so I crouch down so he can climb up on my back.
All right, let's get a roll from chat for Tobean's stamina check to make it across the ooze. So Tobean's kind of crouches down, hunkers down, and just jumps as powerfully as he can. And with a roll of 5, slips on your shoulder and lands in the ooze once more.
No.
Why? Why is this my life? Why?
Tobians, I'm so sorry. Come here. Let's get you out of there.
He pulls him back out. Tobean slowly heals himself. He's, I don't want to go. I don't want to go deeper into the cave. I just don't want to be burned again.
I have an idea. Maybe you could jump on my back and I'll jump over.
Oh, yes, that's a way better idea. Why have you just been throwing me into the ooze this whole time?
I don't know. I just was so confused.
So Helga gets a running leap this time, with Tobean's strapped to her back, and she leaps and lands very close to the ooze, thankfully not landing on it, across the ooze gap, and Tobean's climbs down. Why didn't we just do that the first time?
You know, sometimes my good ideas take a while.
But you don't be down on yourself, Helga. You've done so many good things for us today. Look at that. You took care. You got us over the thing. You risked life and limb. You got us out of that cart. Don't beat yourself up.
Best of intentions, right?
Yeah. Proud of you. Proud of you too, Tobeans. Be a little champ.
Tobean just
Survive.
kind of slumps on the other end of the cavern wall. Why?
Some really impressive healing powers there, Tobeans.
It's literally all I'm good at.
I'm so glad.
Tofu says, why do I come back to the stream with no idea that Tobeans is in trouble? It's self-inflicted partially. So, as you reach the end of the cavern passageway, you notice that there is a wall. Now, this wall seems to be very differently made from the rest of this cavern. Clearly, this is carved in some way, shape, or form, and on it, it has 6 symbols. There are 5 symbols surrounding the center symbol, though it's unclear what the symbols mean as they seem to be written in an unfamiliar language. So, what do you do?
I'm just kind of looking at it dumbfounded, like, uh-oh. I don't understand this.
Do the symbols have any properties that are unusual? Any color related to them? Any glowing?
Are they in a shape?
Yeah, roll me a potency check or a sneak check. Up to you guys. Your call.
I'm gonna do sneak check since I have bonus on that.
Gonna do sneak. Oh, goodness.
Helga with a 17 has found that Tobeans is still in the cave. And Z, you're using a sneak check as well?
Yeah.
All right, so as Helga tends to Tobeans, Z walks up to the wall itself. After a moment, everyone sees her inspecting it. They all kind of follow suit, coming up next to her to just inquire about her findings. Z, you see that there are indented slots in each of the 5 outside symbols. They seem to be the size and shape to fit one of the pendants, and each have a very faint, grimy color to them, clearly from years of just sitting here in the elements. Each of them do appear to be some shade of red, orange, cyan, blue, and green.
I bet our little lights need to shine in those slots.
You know, I think you're right. What do
They
you
seem
think
to
we should
be color coordinated.
do? You know, I'm kind of, yeah. I mean, like that one right there seems to match yours.
Yes,
And look,
it's
guy, that one right there
cyan.
seems to match yours. So I think maybe what we should do is check it out.
I agree.
I think we should check it out.
Are we putting
like,
the
we
pendants
should-
in the slots then?
Yeah, is that what you mean?
Yep. I'm all about that.
Let's just do it.
Let's do it. Do we do it all at once or we do it one at a time? I don't know.
All at
Uh,
once.
All at once it is then.
On the count of 3.
Who's
All
counting?
right, everybody, line yourself up with the little hole and your pendant, and on 3 we do it.
1, 2, 5.
What?
Oh.
And as everyone is shoving their pendants into the slots, confused why Helga said 5, the ground beneath you gives way as a trapdoor slides open suddenly. There is no escape as you grasp at the walls and edges, trying to find something to hang on to. The side of the chute you fall through finally slides into a curve, slowing your fall ever so slightly and making you roll out of the opening onto the ground in front of a pedestal. Standing up and looking around, it appears that you are in some kind of chamber beneath the mountain. Above you, a panel slides open and your pendants all float effortlessly into your hand as you reach up to grab them. The top of the pedestal opens up and pentagonal box raises from within. The pentagonal box, you notice, has similar indentations for the pendants, just as the wall above did. Looking at one another, you are thrown back slightly as a wall from the south bursts open with a violent explosion. From the dust enters a man wearing expensive clothes and dusting off his shoulders. He looks at you astonished and he says, "So, this is where you escape to. Guards, kill them. Lutz Plunder demands the power of their pendants." So, everyone go ahead and roll initiative as I place these guys on the map for us. I should have done this earlier and I got sidetracked, so sorry guys. And I need rolls from chat for the enemies, please. Now, it is important to notate that there are a vast amount of guards behind him shuffling into the room as we speak. Just behind him, clearly his dig group. It looks like the walls behind him are some kind of cavernous ruin of some kind, so you are unsure if this was some kind of archaeology dig or what, but they want you dead. So, let's see. So Opal with a roll of 16 for Toe, 62 for Fad. I'm sorry, Fadingus and Toe Beans.
Fad, I love it.
Helga with a 58, Z with
On
a
Fad for
44, 79 for John Z. Still can't with that. Now let's get a roll for Lutz and for his guards. Now, because you guys kind of were able to react better than they were, you guys can go first. John Z is up first. He's going to summon his spear, and he's also going to cast Oak Skin on himself. That is his turn. Fidingus basically moves herself 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into combat position, and she is going to cast Minor Ward on herself. Helga, you're up next.
I guess I'm just gonna move over. Oh, okay, I see everyone now. Don't really have anything to attack with other than my daggers.
I mean, go for
guess
it.
I'm just gonna go up there and stab this guy and punch him.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to give that some.
So Helga rushes up to the vast amounts of guards. A 33 does
That's amazing.
not hit, nor does
Get a
your
34.
34. Oof.
So now I'm gonna move out of the way.
There you go. After Helga, it is Z.
Okay, so I'm gonna run over here to close to where Z is and shoot at the nearest guard
Okay,
with the crossbow.
go for it. 86 is a great hit. The nearest guard, and you do 8 damage, right? Good job. After Z, it is Lutz. Lutz is going to... He is going to cast Summon Lesser Fire Elemental and Summon Lesser Frost Elemental.
Whose name is Lester.
Let me get those out for us. So there's the first one, his Fire Elemental, and let's do this one as his Frost Elemental over by Z. And that is his turn. After his turn, it is Toe, and then it will be back to the top, or it will be the guards after that. So the Toe Beans just kind of walks forward 3, 4, 5 next to Fidingus, and he is going to try and attack the fire elemental with a throwing dagger he happens to have.
So did you say there's a spot for every charm in that pendant? I mean, in that pentagon? Or
It appears like it, yeah. So Tobin chucks his dagger and it misses and just falls on the ground wildly. The guards are up next. They begin to surround Fidingus and Tobin's. Z, they come around to you and Helga. And then the rest kind of fall in from behind Lutz McPlunder.
this doesn't look so good.
On today's episode of Let's Get My Butt Handed to Me,
Yeah. Jay Crutchfield says, does Lutz have pants? Yes, but it's easy for them to be removed. I'll put it that way. They all go. They're going to try and attack Helga. To you. Is 85 a hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take 4 damage.
Okay.
Z, you take 4 damage. John Z is going to take 8 damage. He's not feeling so hot.
Poor John Z.
Yeah.
I'm going to die here.
Oh no.
everyone else seems to be in not good shape either. Now, at this point, it is back to the top of the turn order. So Johnsy's up. He's going to take a few stabs at the villains in front of him, which actually works twice. So he's able to kill a guard. Great job, Johnsy. After Johnsy, it is Fidingus. She is going to claw at the guy north of her. She hits for 10 damage. And then it is back to Helga. What do you do, Helga?
Well, I'm gonna just smack this guy and this guy, hopefully as hard as I can, and I'm gonna tell Z while I'm doing that, hey, maybe we need a new plan of action. I'm thinking spread the word and let's all just try to get to that Pentagon and put our charms with the colors.
All right, we can do that. Put the word out and I'll run over there.
Yeah,
You good over here?
I think so.
I think you're good. I think you're okay there.
Dirty hundo right there.
Oh, there you go.
First one was supposed to be 52. I forgot to add my 10.
Oh, no worries. So, Helga runs over right to the Pentagon.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we're calling it.
Yeah, go ahead and move. And as she does so, is she alerting everyone to what they need to be doing?
Yeah.
Johnsy
Hey, y'all.
throws you his pendant, because he's already gone, as does Fidingus. Tobins takes his turn after Lutz, so we'll deal with that in a moment. Unless you want to move towards him and take it from him.
I'm about to head over there, so I can pick it up on the way.
Okay.
Good
So
thinking.
Helga walks over and shoves 3 of the pendants into the Pentagon, and they illuminate brightly. Z, your turn.
I'm gonna run on over here. Yeah, guys, throw me a pet. Give me your pendants, and I run over this side and stick them in.
Okay, you grab Tobin's pendants and your own. And as you place them in, the lights illuminate very, very brightly. Racing as quick as you can to place the last pendant into the recessed pentagonal box, Opal Outlet guesses 5th element, not it. Heather, Christina, any guesses as to what this is?
I have no idea.
Well, I gave my guesses of Ultron. I gave my guesses of Power Rangers, and those were wrong.
Okay.
I know I'm close.
Here we go. So as you fit them into the recessed pentagonal box, they each glow brilliantly, blinding everyone in the chamber. A voice booms from the center of the chamber where the pedestal was. And it exclaims, "By your pendants combined, I am Admiral Azure!" As the light fades, levitating before you is an aqua-skinned Ethel with green hair. He seems to have features of every element grafted to his body. He surveys the room and says, "Looks like it's time to take out the trash." As your ears, he says, looking at you, "Get Lutz McPlunder. I'll deal with his cronies." And he flies through the chamber using his power of wind and water to create a typhoon that washes them out the way they came in. Lutz McPlunder draws his sword from his cane and begins to cast a flame spell while saying, "I will end you for this." Now,
I'm gonna take your pants.
now you are left with Lutz McPlunder and his elementals, not the rest of the guards.
Are the elementals animals?
No, technically they are summoned entities.
So my wilderness won't work on them.
Glad you all enjoyed that.
Oh, that is beautiful. That was, when Mama makes a nice pasta with your good red sauce, it's that good. It's just that good.
So, it is Lutz's turn. The elemental runs up to you, Helga, and Z. They are going to attack you. Z, you are going to take 5 damage from the fire elemental from being next to it. And it swings at you with its attack 53. You take 8 fire damage from its flaming fist. Helga, it
Get away, get away!
it attacks you with a 46. Does that hit?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Wait, you're wearing full iron armor, right?
Yeah, but it's less 10 less, I think.
Oh yeah, I
But
forgot
my
about
armor
that.
itself is
Yeah,
10
you're
less.
right. So you're going to take 6 cold damage.
I'm still here. I'm still here.
With that, it is back to you guys' turn. Helga and Z, you guys go first now in the turn order.
So, Z, how can we defeat these elementals? You got any idea?
I think did any of us get any powers from that exposure to
Roll a potency check. As you are trying to feel from within if you were gifted any magical powers from one Admiral Zur, you feel like there's something drawing you towards the pendant in the pentagonal box.
So, let's get closer.
Yeah, I think we should do this. You know.
roll your potency check though.
Oh, I did.
Me? Yeah, she did. She got a 97. I got a 46.
Oh, that was both of you doing it. Okay. So, basically, Z, as you're like thinking about it for a moment, an energy beam of fire shoots from you out at the frost elemental, dealing, what is it? 30 points of damage, killing it instantly.
Wow, Z.
I know. What? Right? Hey, I wonder if everybody got one. Hey guys, check and see if you got one.
What did you get?
And so as everyone takes their turn to try and figure out what energy they were gifted, they're able to shoot their energy beam from the pendant in the pentagonal box at an enemy of their choice. Helga, with a 46, you shoot your beam of wind at the fire elemental, but it seems to not really have any effect.
What a booger.
That's the brakes.
Yep.
I'm sorry about that. Sorry, Helga. You know,
I'm
sometimes it
sorry.
just
He's
goes
closer
away.
to you.
Fidingus tries to do her energy from the pentagonal box pendant thing at the fire elemental as well, and she does, and it hits directly, and the fire elemental feels loved, which does 0 damage. And then John Z does the same thing, and John Z has the power of water, so he tries his. 36 is enough. It does hit the fire elemental, dealing 30 damage and killing it instantly.
Thank goodness.
It is now Lutz McPlunder's turn, and he swings his sword at Tobeans.
Poor Toby.
Oh no, you don't hurt baby. No, nobody hurts baby.
No, guys, I'll be fine.
Okay, you sure about that?
As long as he's not in a
We're here
corner.
for you. We're here for you, kid.
As he says that, he swings with his 2 attacks from his sword, both
Oh,
of
he's
which hit Tobeans, one of which is a critical hit.
Oh no, he's not good.
Tobeans is ran through his heart by his sword.
Oh, beans.
Toby!
Tobeans falls to the
Oh.
ground dead.
No, how could he do? How could you do this to Tobeans? He was such a nice boy.
You are all annoying, just like me, but I am the one that likes to be annoying. Back to the top
I
of
can call
turn
my
order.
I'm going to call my cousins. You do not want to meet my cousins. Rocco, you don't want to meet Rocco on a bad day. and he's having a bad day.
John Z fires his spear at Lutz and hits, dealing 15 damage.
Damn.
I'm sorry, that's wrong.
Take him down.
10 damage.
Did that kill him?
Nope. Fidingus takes her attacks,
Go fatty.
one of which is a crit, one is a regular hit. She hits for 30 damage. Helga, your turn.
Guess I'm just gonna run up to him and stab him with the dagger. Try to stomp him.
Do it.
Toe beans.
46 glances off his armor, but you hit him with a critical hit. Oh, goodness. How much is your normal damage, Helga?
It's normal 14, so I just did 28 damage.
Oh my goodness, that is quite the hit. Absolutely.
These boots were made for walking.
Oh, I love it.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Z, it is your turn.
It's for toe beans. I mean, that's for
toe beans.
Yeah, toe beans.
I reach out against him, I go against him, and I just slice with both daggers simultaneously.
Go for it. Roll those attacks. When our powers combine, curb stomp. That's what Jay Crutchfield says. 3 is not a hit. You just swing wide.
Happens.
Now you do have a second attack because you're using 2 daggers, right?
This is true. It was the tears in my eyes, I swear. Toe beans, why?
71 is enough to hit. How much damage do you deal? Do you have light melee?
I don't think so.
Okay, you deal 3
I
damage?
don't think so.
No worries. After that, it is Lutz's turn again. He takes a moment and summons the elementals once more. Shing.
Hello,
Shing.
friends.
Let's see. The water one goes at John Z this time, and the fire one goes at Fidingus. You're gonna kill all of your friends.
It's so rude.
Hey, the baby. Why
I'm not
why
sure
did they
I'm
go for
liking
the baby
that.
first? You can't do that. You just don't go for the baby first. It's not okay.
Trying to divide us.
Right?
So each of them are hit for 6 damage, which isn't terrible. Whoops.
You'll survive.
John Z ain't looking too hot, nor is Fidingus. But now it is back to the top. So Helga?
So do we still have that energy if we concentrate on it and get close to the pendant?
If you can roll a high enough potency check, yes.
Well, I'm gonna try to roll a high enough potency check to do something about this guy over here because he's closer to more people.
Okay.
How much potency do I have already?
Nice.
So 103.
103 is enough. Who are you attacking?
Well, I'm just trying to get rid of this elemental so it can't mess with these two.
Okay, so you use your energy as a free action against the fire elemental. Nothing happens. The wind just kind of licks at his flames.
So do I still get to do an attack?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to attack Lutz.
84 is a hit. 99 is another critical.
Take that!
You kill Lutz instantly in the same way you killed the guard earlier. One in the abdomen, and then crushing him with your fist from the top.
It just feels natural.
Oh, Helga, that was justice. That was justice served.
As Lutz falls, a ball of fire flies into the room from outside. Before it hits you, it transforms back into Admiral Azur. He says, Excellent work, Azure Ears. Lutz McPlunder will answer for his Oh, he's dead. Never mind. He did already. Here, take your pendants, and remember, through teamwork, you can always summon me to save your planet. That is the end of this one shot.
Oh my gosh.
Jordan gave me the idea for this, and then I tried my best to basically make it not seem like it was a Captain Planet themed one shot.
That was great. I was pretty sure it was Power Rangers.
I was hoping that there would be a couple red herrings like that, like the different colors and elements.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, my favorite thing was making this token for Captain Admiral
He is
Azure.
Fantastic.
Yes, he is.
And then for those of you who didn't know, because honestly I didn't know, I had to look up villains from Captain Planet, because most of them are just like, you know, don't pollute the earth, you know. Luton Plunder is an actual villain. Looten Plunder. That's his name. Is one of the
fantastic.
villains. Yeah. So I was like, well, obviously that's now Lutz McPlunder.
Yeah, I'm
it
so
is.
excited that I killed him.
Yeah, fine. You got your chance at long last. So, we're gonna end it here. Thank you for everybody watching, listening, participating. Hopefully, we got some good outtakes for our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to that, go do so. They are really funny outtakes to use just wherever and give you a laugh. Don't forget, like, comment, share, all that stuff. And if you could, leave a review about what you like best about community nights. So we're going to go to our outro video. We'll hang out for a second afterwards. We will see you in a moment. Toodaloo!